What's up YouTube fam, it's your boy Jones here, back on YouTube with another video. We are here today and I'm ready to answer one of the most questions that I get from you guys. How do I structure my back workout and my back program to maximize my gains and the results that I get? So today I designed a simple pull workout that is going to be back and bicep, and I hope you really enjoy this program. So without wasting time, let's jump into it. For our first exercise, we are going to have the seated row. This is one of the machines I think everyone has in their local gym. So we are going to focus on warming up our upper back and our lower back. So with this movement, the engagement for the upper back, we are really going to do the neutral grip. Then for the lower lats, we're going to do the underhand grip. So a simple demonstration with this is, I'm going to grab the back. We are using a straight back for this case. So I'm going to grab at a position where I feel comfortable with the weight. And I'm really going to place myself far in front just to get that stretch, to get the weight pulling me back. I'm going to take my shoulders down and really control the breathing when I'm going up. So I'll breathe in, pull up, then fully stretch out. My chin is in a neutral position, which keeps my back straight. Focusing on pulling straight to my lower chest, not focusing on the weight, just focusing on how I'm pulling the weight straight and really contracting at the top and stretching at the bottom. Stretch out, breathe in, breathe out. So for this movement, I usually love using one leg just to keep me far in front for the weight to pull me back, just to get that full stretch of the upper back. For the lower lats, I use the underhand grip. So a quick demo, I'll just grab with the underhand grip. The trick here that I love using most of the time is positioning my glutes far much behind compared to my shoulders. So I'll place my glutes far back and my shoulders will be left in front, so that when I pull straight through, my shoulders are still in front of my glutes. Fully stretching out, pulling through, stretching out, pulling through. Chin neutral, spine neutral, breathing in, breathing out as I stretch. Controlled breaths. Nice. So with certain movements, like back movements, you have to really put into consideration the weight that you're pulling. You don't have to pull a lot of weight for you to get a better contraction. So really focus on how you move rather than how much weight you're moving. That's all I can say about this movement. On to the next movement, which is now the lat pull down. Variations you can use when it comes to the lat pull down, depending on your position, where you want to position your hands. You can even use the underhand grip for this case, but for today I want to use the neutral grip, and I'm just going to have a shoulder width length for this exercise. So I grab the bar and I see it on the pad, and I make sure the first thing I do for this case is I lift my toes so that I can put pressure on the pad. So with that pressure on the pad, I'm in a stable position. Then I lean back a bit. So the second thing and the most important thing that I do is I roll my shoulders back. So with that, I can feel the engagement on my lats. So even if I rock up and pull down, I'm just getting a full stretch on top and a squeeze at the bottom part. So fully stretching on top, squeezing back, controlling the breathing. So breathing out, breathing in, squeezing. Good. So again with this, I tend to really focus on the amount of weight that I can really manage. I don't focus on heavy weight so that I can get to maximize my gains. So it's not all about how many kgs you can move on specific movements, but rather the type of connection you're getting from that movement. That's the most important thing. Our next exercise is the dumbbell row. It's a very simple movement which I love incorporating in my back program just to get those muscular stretches out of it. So quick demonstration here. I'm going to make sure, I always try to ensure that my left shoulder for this case is the highest point of the body. So if I make this the highest point of the body, so that means I'm going to get that full stretch when I'm going down and a perfect squeeze in a neutral position when I'm going up. So all the pressure that is coming from my body is being supported by the right leg. So with the demonstration with the dumbbell, so my shoulder is the highest point, I'm getting that full stretch. If I hold at this position, my lats will burn out due to the stretch that I'm getting. So core tight, neutral spine, chin down, pulling up, controlling the breathing. So all the power that's coming from this movement is being generated from the core. So I have to really understand how I'm controlling the core and how I'm breathing. That's the dumbbell row. Our last movement for the program is going to be the dumbbell bicep curl, and we're really going to focus again on the full stretch of the muscle and the maximum contraction at the top. Most of the times I tend to see people like do bicep curl up to this top point, but they fail to understand that at this point there is minimum contraction on the muscle. So at this point, for example, when someone is flexing, you don't flex up to this point. The maximum contraction of the flex is around this point. So when you transfer that to the bicep curl, you'll realize that the contraction is much effective or much more when you are at this angle. So a simple demonstration with some dumbbell. So I'm going to position my shoulders at a neutral position. My shoulders are relaxed in such a way that I can move my head. I'm not tight, my muscles are not tight, and my traps are not up here. So shoulders relaxed. I'm going to lean forward a bit just to keep the pressure off my lower back, and I'm just going to slowly curl up, squeezing that bicep at the top. Slowly down. Fully stretching, controlling the breathing, core tight. Really focusing on the time and attention. Slow, controlled reps. So it is very important, and it is something that I've realized personally that works for me. I really have to focus on knowing where my full stretch is so that I can maximize on that specific workout that I'm doing. So it's something that you have to connect with for you to get results out of. So I encourage all of you out there who are trying to build a connection, a mind-muscle connection, to really work on their technique first. Once you work on your technique, it will be very easy for you to connect with your muscles. So guys, that marks the end of our pull workout. We had 3 back exercise and 1 bicep exercise. If you enjoyed the workout, please leave a comment below. And if you wish to get further assistance, feel free to DM me in my Instagram account. So guys, we are located at the Sportman Arms Hotel. If you wish to consult about gym membership, please pay us a visit. Thank you for staying with me. See you in the next video.